Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, whoever speak this is Linawatin PD. We are from Group C, and I'm here with my friends, Elinda Navitasari, Siti Nadia Tulusta, and me, Tialawati Pudianto. Okay, we will discuss an article about to information and communication technology in language learning for under student.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Erlina Navitasari, and I will explain method. The study used the literature review, a research method with the approach that is to describe ICT in language learning for undergraduate students based on exciting problem. The way to describe data is to through several open opinion. So using this approach is expected to provide comprehensive fact about ICT in language learning for undergraduate students. The search for the research is the collection of data. Use the research from scientific journal, literature, and author. This literature study was obtain information that is theoretical in nature and has strong basis scientific research. The data in this study are based on books and journals that are relevant to author research. Okay, next I will explain early childhood education learning. Priyanto explained the use of multimedia in the learning has created urgency. Computer has multimedia has more difference compared to using other media. Media development with journal of aviation journal to early childhood education. Using a computer, I needed to improve the quality of learning so the activity can compress student activity in the learning process. And the next type and practice of ICT for PAUD. Big concept, according Nancy stage the technology to include various kind of computer, tab, multimedia touchscreen, interactive whiteboard, mobile device, camera, DVD and music player, audio recording, electronic games, electronic reading book, and analog equipment that can be used such as tape recorder, VCR, VHS, types recorder and player, table lamps, projector and microscope. Intelligence of ICT should encourage users to more creative and innovative search Herman and personality. Dealing of information and communication technology ICT in the scope of education kindergarten age children development of early childhood obtained in ICT must continue to be carried out with concept of early childhood education.
Hello, my name is Siti Nadia Tulusna. In this video, I wanna review the article especially about the implementation of technology in early childhood education learning at Aba Jasinga Kindergarten for understudent. The learning process at the understudent level is directed to develop children's ability optimally. Learning optimization through technology, it can be pursued with competent teacher. Use technology in learning. Furthermore, optimizing learning by utilizing technology will be described below according to the file learning in early childhood. Okay, the first, technology and cognitive learning. Cognitive is closely related to the process of thinking and acquisition information. Technological products that can be taken advantage of in effort cognitive learning, including computer, fans, and air conditioner and edge. Children can use introducing number via the keyboard which exists. Fans and air conditioner can be used to introduce several kinds of hot or cold air, and one concept including in the classification of cognitive learning. Next, there is technology and social learning. Social learning directs children to try to position themselves when with friends, both playing and other activities. Social learning that is usually applied to under student institution is more often found in role-playing activity. Role-play activities directing children how to be a person with this type of work and one the other. There are several types of technology that can be taken advantage of in role-playing activities during social learning, including ironing, various means of transportation, as well as an introduction to types of communication tools that children encounter in everyday life day. And then technology and motor learning. Technology product used in order to develop motor learning, one of which is by using a bicycle. Next, technology and moral learning. Moral learning is related to habituation and recognizing about good and bad. Technological product used in moral learning is one of them with television. Kids sound short film about behavior that children can do. For example, so the film A Good Child Has Many Friends. Content of the movie can describe how a person who behaves well then will be liked by these friends. Television and CD or VCD can display the character's behavior audiovisually. The presence of audiovisual media will attract children's attention to be able to observe the various kinds of behavior displayed.
Okay, now the scope and discussion. Definition of information and communication technology is a force that has changed many aspects of the world life. Information and communication technology has been used worldwide to help the people such in uses, training, marketing, science, education, and author. Now, information and education communication technology is contributing is in education to teach students to learn effectively and help the teacher to administrative tasks more effectively. Information and communication technology also has the potential to become communication tools such as emails, chat group, discussion group, post group, and other to activities while collaboration. Information and communication technology can use the facilitation various forms online curriculum and create the virtual discussion with friends of the teacher online. Being to express Eric Danson's, William Xavier, another science, Indonesian National Education Center, Higgs Enkin, Martin, William and Xavier, and Susanto. Next material about some of the positive and negative effects for computer technology for early children has follows. A. Positive. A simulation for a development, a coordination will occur hand movements. Students fine motor development of the children, especially the power of simulation in children for the thinking skill of the more creative, affirming the literacy of the speech, time, and scenes. Calm the children to learn other than verbal methods in writing or the spoken alone. Computer in the learning process will create implicit mode of children. Children has become more diligent of motivation to learn has decreased. In definition, preparing for interaction and use of the theory. And finally, computer and also be used to easier to demonstrative knowledge. Negative. Computer can use children as you heard if are long in for the computer. Computer and also cause the children to be lazy to learn if children are familiar with online games. It's likely that children consumes game that future elements of uses with how their devices knowing. The children will lose the time to playing the friends his age, which will detain children's social life legs of the village. Children and also become lazy to study because a lot of time is spent on the computer, resulting in the deteriorating academic achievement. And finally, internet access will have a negative impact even though in effect. Being able to expect internet a good start from the development of children in science, children will be trained by amount to bad information that fall to internet.